Good morning. My voice is audible?
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, today is the demo session. That's why I'm waiting for the students to join. So that's why regular class timing will be 11 to 12, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Okay.
Okay, only the starting session, right? That's why I'm waiting for the students to join. As only two students are there, that's why I waited. Let's start. So today is introduction. Introduction to myself and introduction to content. That's it. Tomorrow onwards, actually, the theory classes I'll explain. Regularly, classes will be there. Okay. No waitings. So, right, myself, Madhuri. So, I'm taking your Linux administration course. In this, I'll also teach Unix Linux shell scripting, CCNA, AWS. Okay, and this is a batch for Linux administration. This course duration is 1 month. And classes will be from Monday to Friday. And you can contact me for any doubts, clarifications, or you want something notes, theoretically or practically. If you have any doubts, anything, you can contact me on Telegram. So the Telegram link you will get from the DURGASOFT team. You'll get the Telegram group. Okay, that group is not the public group where you're getting all the information about the courses. This is the private group where only our bad students will be there. So daily, whatever the concept I'm explaining, so whatever I'm showing practical, I'll make a note and I will share that notes to your Telegram group. And that group is permanent. There is no validity or expire date for that. It is permanent. After finishing the course also, if you have any doubts or if you want to ask me any practicals, anything, whatever, you can message me on the Telegram. See, like this, I'll make a note. When the topic I'm explaining something, I'll make a note like this. Means steps by step, everything I'll make a note and I will share with you. So on Telegram. Okay, and you'll get the recording videos also. Recording videos. DurgaSoft is responsible for recording videos. They will send the recording videos. Like today, top class completed means next day they will give the recording video. 6 months validity they will give for the recording videos. And in this course, from very basics, like how to install the operating system to how to enter into operating system, how to create files, how to check content, everything, every basic, like copy command, how to cut, how to paste, everything from basics. I will start here because Linux is new to everyone. So I will start from very basics to complete administration level. System administration and network administration, I will cover here. Like topics like course content. So today is just introduction. Day-wise, whatever the concepts I'm going to complete that I'm giving here. Okay, in tomorrow's session, I'll explain about features of Linux. Like why Linux, why people are switching to Linux, why the technologies are coming with Linux, because of some reasons, features we have in Linux. So what are they? That I'll explain in tomorrow's session. Features of Linux. On next day, file system hierarchy. Default directories. Once we install the operating system, what we get along with the operating system in Linux. So that I will explain. And next, I'll show how to install Linux operating system. How to install Linux operating system, I will show. Once OS installation is completed, basic commands I will start, like how to log in into computer. Okay, so after logging, what we see there, where we execute commands, how to execute commands, what is the difference between command line interface and graphical user interface. Very, very basics those are. Okay, so that I will explain. If you already know, good. If you don't know, if you have zero knowledge also, not an issue, because everything I will give from starting. Very basics I will start. So basic commands classes will be for 3 days. So in these classes, I'll explain about ls commands, list commands, like cat command, touch command. Cat and touch are used to create files. How to create directories means folders, how to create folders, how to copy, how to cut and paste, how to remove. So that I will explain in the basic sessions. Also VI editor. VI editor is similar to Notepad in Windows. In real time, we use VI editor only to create files. So what is this VI editor? How to use this VI editor? I'll explain. One moment. Hello. So VI editor is very important in real time. We use VI editor only for creating files. So that I will explain separately one day. For that we'll take and I'll cover. And then completed by this will complete the basic commands. Then filter commands. Or we can say basic shell commands. So here I will explain how to check content of a file as per user requirement. That I will explain as basic commands. So in commands will cover less, more, grep, sort, SCD. These all filter commands. What is this use of the commands? We'll see in next classes. These all commands I will cover here. Then user administration, how to create a user, how to modify the user, how to delete user, what is the purpose of creating the users, those will cover there. Group administration. So in group administration, when we already have users, what is the purpose of creating group, how to create group, how to modify the group, how to add users into the group, how to delete the group, that will cover there. Then basic file permissions. So in basic file permissions, how to modify the default permissions of files and directories. See, when we create a file or directory means folder, we get with default permissions. Okay, so what are the default permissions we have? How to modify the permissions? Who can modify the permissions? That will cover in basic file permissions. And next one is advanced file permission. We call it as ACLs, access control list. So how to modify the permission of a particular user or a particular group of people? How to change the ownership of a file or a directory? That I will explain in ACLs. See, every class, every concept, I will explain slowly only. But still, if you have any doubts, something I'm explaining, if you are not clear on the point, some points are not clear, you can ask me there itself. You can message me on the chat box or you can ask me directly also. I will explain definitely 100%. I will repeat, not an issue. If you are repeatedly asking me the questions, if the classes are going slow, I may take 1 week extra time to close the sessions. But still, make sure that you're clear in the concept. Okay, any doubts you can ask me here itself in the classroom itself, or you have a Telegram group also. You can message me there also. You can ask me. Okay, remember this point. And next one, partitions. What happened? Why I'm writing mistake? How to create after entering to the operating system? How to create partition? After entering to the operating system, again, if you want to create partitions, how to create the partitions, that I'll explain. And swap partition. Swap is a virtual memory which is used to increase the performance of physical memory, means RAM. So how to create swap memory after entering to the operating system, I will explain. Then logical volume managers, LVMs. Logical volume manager also one of the method to create partitions. So that also I'll explain. Then RAID. RAID is used for data backup purpose. Using what is this RAID concept? How to create partitions using RAID? That I will explain. And after that, network introduction. How to assign host name, computer name, how to assign IP addresses to multiple PCs. So that I'll explain here. What is the use of assigning the IP address? How to assign? That I'll explain here. Then backup and restore. How to take the system backup from one PC to another PC. In future, if we require, how to restore the data back. That I will explain. Okay. Then package management. RPM and EM are the package managers which are used for creating, updating, checking, and uninstalling the packages, means softwares. So what is this package managers? How this package managers works? That I'll explain. That I'll explain. Just okay. Then RPM and EM configuration. How to what is the difference between RPM and EM and how to configure EM? RPM and M are the default. RPM is these are the package managers which are used for installing, uninstalling, updating, and checking the packages, means softwares. So how to configure them? That I will explain. After that, NFS, network file sharing, which is used to share data from one PC to another PC. So that I'll explain. Then Samba, it is also used for sharing the data. FTP, it is also used for sharing the data between different geographical areas. That I will explain. Then DHCP, it is used to assign IP addresses automatically. That I will explain. Then Apache, how to configure websites. That I'll explain here. HTTP configuration, I will show using Apache. Then DNS, NAS, these are the main servers we cover here. How to break super user password, those also we will see. So these are the main concept we cover in this course content. Okay, so again, I'm telling any doubts when I'm explaining, if you're not clear, you can ask me. And daily, I'll make a note and I will share the notes to your Telegram group. Okay, you can follow the notes step by step very clearly. I will give you can follow it and you can do the practicals. Still, if you have any doubts, definitely you can ask me. Okay, so this is about the content of the course. Is this clear, everyone?
Yes. So, one I have one doubt. So, you are covering that under package management, that
Hmm.
version upgrade and that all patching activities, right?
Patching, I will not show, but if time permits, if you want, I will give that.
Okay, and version upgrade also, kernel version.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, and also that any performance analysis tool you are covering under that means how monitoring the CPU uses.
No. In
Okay.
this course, we are not covering, but
Mm-hmm.
I have that videos, my own videos. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not promising, but if possible, I will share it with you on Telegram.
Okay. Yeah.
So anything in this course you want to ask me? And tomorrow class will be there. I'll start features of Linux and no more demos, no more introductions. Tomorrow also you'll get the free link only. You can join the session freely. Attend this session. Just listen the class. The way I explain, if you're clear, you can continue. Tomorrow also you'll get the free link only. But no more
Okay.
introductions. I'll start the class tomorrow. So fine. That's it. This is for today's session. We'll meet tomorrow at 11 a.m.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
If, thank you
Thank
so
you, ma'am.
much. Thank you.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, Abhishek.
Ma'am, I have one more doubt.
Yeah.
So this is not from this class. So can I ask this question?
Yeah, ask me.
Actually, I know the CCNA concepts.
Okay.
If I know the Linux administration, it will help to get a job.
Definitely. If you already have the CCNA is about complete routing and switching, right?
Yes,
Networking.
ma'am.
So if you have Linux knowledge also means it is regarding operating system. So multiple technologies if you're learning, if you mentioned in your resume, it will be very advantage for you.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Only with CCNA, if you're trying, chances may less, but CCNA
Yes,
is very
ma'am.
good.
It's very difficult to get a job on the basis of
Yes.
CCNA.
Yeah. So if two technologies are there, means it will be better for you. Either if they have the openings in Linux or CCNA, you will get the job.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Some fresher chances of getting a job into Linux is good or not?
Networking is always good.
Ma'am, in
No more
Linux?
downfalls. No more downfalls for networking. It can be CCNA, it can be Linux. Networking is always good. And Linux administration, future is there for Linux administrators, because all the all the companies are maximum switching to Linux operating system, and even latest technologies are coming with Linux operating system only.
Okay, ma'am.
So Linux is good for future also.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, welcome.